Alright class, so we're going to get our circles made out of the pieces that we have available. We're going to take the pieces and we're going to align it so it's covering the drawing. We're going to do the fine shaping with tools later. And there's our one over, one past. We'll just keep doing that till we cover it. If we have them built on the side, we could simply slide them over, save some time and energy. Double check, pick them up, make sure it's one over, and it should look like the shape. I could see a little graphite right there, so I'm going to push this one down. I'm going to push them all down a little bit, and then that looks like it's covering everything. So our goal is to squish these together and glue them. If you can see, there's loosely fit parts right here, and there's gaps and spaces. We're going to use that to work with the elasticity of the wood. So we're going to take a piece of tape twice the distance of that circle. We're going to lock it down onto the first letter, which would be G. And then we're going to squish it together. And you'll see the parts will start to the parts will narrow their connectors right there. Pull it together and then stretch that tape out. Now push the inside down because we want to get the inside and outside first. And if you did it right, you'll have it spring loaded just like I do. See how it's cupping? I'll pick it up so you can see. So you can pretty much pick this up and move it around and it'll stay steady. Before you get gluing, you're going to take this piece of paper out. And now you're going to flip this open, pour some glue in just a little bit, very light amount. You can see it's not soup, just covering it. And as you close it, it'll fill in the gaps. You don't have to make sure it's fully smoothed out and perfect. But if you want to take the second and get it in there, because you don't want it all over your materials here. It's a lot easier to sand wood than it is to sand glue. So just go, 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 go. Take your time, but don't take the entire period doing this. It looks like that's not covered. And we'll do one more. And again. I want to go back. I didn't get the edges of this one. Remember, you have to open them up. I have a lot of people just pour the glue on the top, and it does not work that way. So we're going to take that, and we're going to scrape it with a piece of scrap. And then this is going to go onto this in a minute. So use your scrap pieces, something like this. We'll squish down, and we're going to squeegee the excess glue off. And then wipe it away, just like you would clean windows type things. Whoop, done. Did it done. And we want to leave as little glue on top. Little quantities. So now let's dry it off. That'll sand off easily. Now we're going to take this tape and we're going to stretch it and squish this flat and make sure that all the seams are nice and snug. Same thing on the other side. And when you're done, you're going to pick it up and you're going to place it on a piece of, this has too much glue on it, paper towel. And you're going to put it on the back shelf unit. This looks like I could scrape a little more glue. Again, while it's wet, you do it now. It'll be easier and faster to do it the next day. So push it flat and then go put it on the back shelf. So there you go. That's going to be the circle. Castle wall is going to be the same thing. Easy stuff. When you go to do this tomorrow after it dries, you're going to sand it down so anything you drew is going to go away. And then you're going to take a new roll of tape, put it on top, trace it to the right size, and start cutting on the scroll saw. So be safe, have fun.